Hey, me and Matt here, and I'm Killer Kyle. Welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. Hey, me and Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle, and welcome to another episode, a double episode of Wheels of Fury.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Money in the Bank.
Yeah, the annual, well, soon to be annual WrestleMania match, if you will, became its own pay-per-view, and I mean, nothing wrong with that. Some people may like it, some people may not like it. It really all depends. I mean, there's various different stipulation matches that they've taken and made their own pay-per-view. Money in the Bank, Hell in a Cell, TLC. They did have a Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view, but that was, I think, only a one-time thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking, do you realize this will be our 5th Money in the Bank review?
Yeah, really.
Shit. Time fucking flies, dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, this will be our 5th Money in the Bank preview protection video, but in, I'll say, at least another 3 to 4
I
more.
could be wrong, but, you know.
I'd say at least 5 we've done so far.
Yeah.
But in, like, 3 to 4 months, I'll say, roughly in thereabouts, or so, we'll be at fucking 300 episodes.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll think about it, I'm sure.
We're still quite a ways from that. I think right now we're only at like 250. Or
Yeah.
about that. Anyways.
Yeah.
And what Matt was saying in the previous video that we did for Slammiversary, check it out when you can. This is another double pay-per-view weekend. You got Slammiversary on Saturday, then you got Money in the Bank Sunday.
Yeah.
Now, we have been doing a lot more of these as of late. It really seemed that there was only a few months we would have like a double pay-per-view weekend, whether it be Impact and WWE, or AEW and Impact, let's say, or AEW and WWE. Some formulation of those companies. Maybe you can even throw Ring of Honor in there, but very rarely did it seem that there would be back-to-back pay-per-views
Yeah.
on a weekend. It seems to be over the last 3 months.
Well, yeah, because I know that last week was Best in the World. We also did the night 1 of Fyter Fest.
Right.
So, yeah, then it's a good thing, you know, to do stuff like that. Again, it's a tight schedule for us. So, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
We'll keep on top of things. So, start things off. We've got, yet again, a rematch for the Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley defending once again against Charlotte Flair.
wow, I don't get it. I really... Well, don't get it. You know, I mean, look, you got somebody like Charlotte Flair, and this segment really made no fucking sense because you got Charlotte coming out, alright, crushed, and she's, you know, you think, oh, I'm injured, you know, whatever. Of course, Rhea comes out and she fakes, you know, she's mocking Charlotte. Of course, Charlotte doesn't have an injury. So then they clutch fight or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, come on. Seriously? They're one-upping each other? Really? This is bullshit. You know, these two have no reason to continue fighting. It really doesn't make any fucking sense. You've got a ton of wrestlers that you can put in the championship match, but no, it has to be Big Nose, it has to be Charlotte Flair. Really, no fucking sense. And you've got Asuka, you've got Nikki Cross, you've got Naomi, and so much more. But no, we have to have the same shit all the time, and it fucking pisses me off. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna just fucking make it easy on you and say Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley will retain, and that better be fucking it.
It was like I said, post the match that they had, where Rhea got the win via disqualification the last pay-per-view. I really didn't care that Charlotte and Rhea were gonna have another match because of the disqualification that happened at the last pay-per-view in their match. You could have had no disqualification. You could have had false count anywhere. You could have had a steel cage if you wanted to go that way. You could have had so many stipulations, and then you fuck it up! Like, you had an opportunity in your hands, and you did nothing with it. Like, this is like, you have the vet trying to teach the young up and start lessons in the business, which, you know, that's neither here nor there. But, like, you have the disqualification in their previous match, and then they announce the Raw after, we're going to have Charlotte and Rhea one-on-one again, Money in the Bank, and it's just a championship match. Like, come on. Seriously. I really fucking hope to hell, after all this stunted stupidity of, okay, you have Rhea win the Raw Women's Championship from Asuka. Then you go into a series of matches with Charlotte. And you have Rhea beat Charlotte. You know, cool, fine, whatever. You're putting Rhea over as the champion. That's fine. I'm okay with it. But, like, can we just have Rhea win? No shenanigans. No BS. No more whiny, cry, little pouty bitches. And fucking end this goddamn horrific shit show. And Rhea retain and move the fuck on. Jesus Christ.
They should take Ripley away and just change her first name to Daya. Anyways. So now we have this match. Actually, the Go Home show is pretty intense. Their whole feud's been pretty intense.
Yeah.
Leading up to this, anyways. You've got the WWE title. You have Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston.
You know, they put Kofi Kingston back in the title picture. I'm cool with that. I didn't mind Kofi as WWE champion. Would it have been better had it gone further? Yes. Was it a terrible idea to have Brock Lesnar take the title from Kofi as quick as he did? Fucking right it was. That aside, you know, you got Kofi in the title picture again, and you have seemingly Bobby kind of giving Kofi a glimpse into his future, heading into the championship match. You got, you know, a Hell in a Cell match with Bobby and Xavier, and it was a wash, and then, you know, you got Bobby putting Xavier in the Hurt Lock, and it's like, okay, they're building it up nicely. And then there's been some nice back and forth with them. And then you have Xavier beat Bobby, which is like, okay, what the fuck's that gonna do? Piss off Lashley, okay, fine, that's cool. And you have the VIP lounge. You got MVP and the ladies in the ring, and, you know, MVP's doing a shtick. He's hyping up Lashley, and, you know, calls out Lashley, and, you know, at first it's like nothing's happening, no music, no nothing. It's like, alright, maybe they've got Lashley and Kofi fighting in the back somewhere. Eventually, his music starts playing, and he comes out. And he's all dressed up, but he's not wearing a blazer. He's pretty much fully dressed. His tie's messed up. It's like, okay, maybe he was in a scuffle backstage. Maybe with Kofi, maybe with Xavier. Who the hell knows? Bobby gets in the ring. He asks the ladies to leave the ring, and then he goes off on his this heel, if you will, promo. You know, need to get back to business. No more ladies, no more champagne, no more partying, no more, you know, VIP lounge, no more, you know, nonsense, if you will, you know. And he's like, I fucking lost to Xavier Woods, for Christ's sakes. I should have beat his ass. And, you know, you got Lashley throwing couches and tables and all this other stuff. And it's like, alright, you're getting Lashley back to that big, bad, badass that he could be ahead of this match for Sunday. You know, fire him up, piss him off, and, you know, really get him angry ahead of this match. And, you know, Kofi had a very eloquent promo himself, and, you know, constantly talking about, you know, I'm here, you know, because of my family, because of my friends, people that love me, people that support me, people that continue to support me and have supported me my entire career, so on and so forth. So with both of these guys, seemingly have that fire and that incentive heading into this match. It's like, alright, this should be a really good match. Would it be great to see Kofi as champion again? Fuck yeah, I would. Is Lashley the guy he should take it from? That's a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, you have a guy like Bobby Lashley that when he came back to WWE from Impact, it was a shit run. Let's face it.
Nah.
His feuds with Rusev and everything else was bullshit. When he joined the Hurt Business, it was great. It was awesome. Like I said, it's almost like a Black Evolution, if you will. Or Horseman.
Right.
Well, even that. You have these well-established guys in suits that drink champagne and hang around with the chicks, and they come out and they kick ass. And hence Hurt Business. And then it all goes to a steaming pile of horse shit because We have to break up the fucking time! So, Cedric is on his way doing whatever. Shelton's doing whatever he's doing. You know, so now it's just MVP and Bobby Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been said, MVP has rejuvenated Bobby Lashley's career.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, because there has never been a dominant force in a very long time to carry the WWE title. And the way that he carries himself, coming out in suit and tie, and representing himself like a champion, the Bruno Sammartinos of his time, or whatever, you know. And the fact is, you can have Bobby Lashley go against anybody in the WWE. No more matches with Drew McIntyre, but yes, and as much as I hate to say it, but they're wanting to have a match, a potential match, with him and Brock Lesnar, should that happen.
Yay. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. On the other hand, Kofi Kingston winning the WWE title from Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35. You know, yes, it was a great time. You know, but the fact is, did he really carry himself as a champion? I don't fucking know. The fact is, yeah, he was doing his own New Day shtick and whatever you want to call it, dancing and whatever, which is fine. But this Kofi Kingston right here is a fucking badass. And he means business. So, honestly, I don't know. Because if Bobby Lashley retains, there's more possibilities.
Yeah.
And who knows what's going to happen at SummerSlam. If Kofi Kingston wins, don't fuck it up. Make it one of his best runs ever in the WWE Championship round. In fact, yeah. And don't let him bitch out to anybody. That whole thing with SmackDown debuting on Fox, the first episode of that was the shits. With him losing to Brock Lesnar in a matter of seconds. So, yeah, honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Is it going to be a good match? Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a damn good match. But I really don't know.
Yeah. Would it be cool to see Kofi as champion again? Absolutely. Is it his time again? You could say that. Will he win? I don't know.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley for sure can retain. Will he? We'll have to see.
Yeah. So now we go on to the Universal Championship match. We've got the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns versus the Rated R Superstar Edge.
Yeah, they seriously need to fucking redeem themselves from WrestleMania.
Yeah, I made a rant about that, and you know what? Yes, it's finally a one-on-one match. You brought Edge back. You brought Adam Copeland back from redemption, from his injury. Put the fucking strap on him. And yes, I know, Roman Reigns is a great champion. Yeah, since he's become a heel, shit, he's been the best ever.
Yeah.
He's gone from suffering succotash to, I'm the tribal chief, I'm the head of the table, and so on and so forth. And I really hope that tonight they receive that. The audience gives him that. They'll probably boo the shit out of him. They might like it. I don't know. And this whole thing with the Usos, we won't even get into that.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be a fucking awesome match. Spear versus Spear. These two behemoth men. For lack of a better term. And, the ruggedness of them both. And Edge beating the shit out of Roman Reigns with that pipe. And the Usos with that pipe, It's gonna be interesting. If you don't put the title on Edge, on Money in the Bank, because, and they're already planting the seeds, it's gonna be Seth Rollins and Edge. It could be Seth Rollins and Edge for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. Think about that. You at least have Edge as the champion. What you should have done at WrestleMania. Go on to face Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. And then there was a point where Adam Copeland on the bump had talked about if they had WrestleMania 36 at Raymond James, and of course it all went to shit, he would have had Ultra Bridge play him out to the ring. How fucking cool would that have been? So, he said he might do that his last match, his last swan song at WrestleMania 38, who knows? That would be fucking interesting and very cool. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what? If the plans are the way they are, then I want to see Edge finally go over.
Yeah. Now we go on to a match for the Raw Tag Team titles. You got the phenomenal AJ Styles and Omos against the Viking Raiders.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a long goddamn time since the Viking Raiders have done anything to get near titles again.
Yeah, I know.
Like, fuck.
Yeah. In the match that was taking place at the Go Home show, you have Hanson beat AJ Styles, and then of course almost demolished Raymond Rowe, in a matter of seconds. So it's kind of like an up in the air thing.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Amos, which I think his last name is there, is a good tag team. I mean, yeah, you got a 7-foot whatever guy in AJ Styles, and of course AJ Styles is a legend unto himself.
Yeah.
The fact that he made it in WWE is still blowing my mind.
Mm.
This match is going to be interesting, and yes, we have seen the Viking Raiders as the champions, and that's great. I just don't know if it's going to be their night.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen, but honestly, I'm going to say that AJ and Amos are going to win.
Yeah, I mean, the back and forth that has been between these two teams has been very good. Yeah, you have Ivar literally squash AJ. Then you have Omos take out Eric. It's like, alright, they're 1-1. That really didn't show too much. Nobody really has an advantage going into this match as far as I'm concerned. Do the Viking Raiders have what it takes to overcome the odds of AJ and Omos? Yes. Can they win the Raw Tag titles Sunday? Maybe, I don't know for sure. Maybe.
Yeah.
It could very easily be a, I don't know about dominant, but a very handily, if that's a word, retention by Omos and AJ. The Viking Raiders, I feel, will put up a good fight. And they'll for sure pull out all the stops. Whether or not they'll have enough to win the tag titles at Money in the Bank, I don't know.
Yeah. It's gonna be a really good match, in my opinion.
Yeah. Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, Ricochet, John Morrison, Shinsuke Nakamura, Biggie, and yeah. I think it would be actually really cool and actually rather funny if you have McIntyre win this match. Because think about it. They have the match at Hell in a Cell, and stipulation was if McIntyre lost, he couldn't get another shot at Lashley for the WWE Championship. So if you have McIntyre win this match, and say Lashley retains the title, essentially that stipulation goes out the window. Aside from McIntyre, there really isn't too much other viable options for a WWE Championship. Whether it be the WWE title or the Universal title. Kevin Owens, potentially, yeah. Riddle, not likely. Ricochet, no. John Morrison, fuck no. Big E, maybe. Shinsuke Nakamura, with what they've got him doing right now, I think they should run with it a little bit longer and then maybe at some point go into the title picture. And then the last one I don't see happening.
No. No, fuck McIntyre. Like I said, we've already had matches with them. Would it be clever? Yeah, but no. Kevin Owens, I definitely can see. I think there was a segment or maybe a match, I can't remember, where Bobby destroyed Kevin Owens. But I would honestly love to see Kevin as the WWE champion. He's already been the Universal champion, so why not?
Yeah.
Ricochet, no. It's not his time yet.
Yeah.
Obviously. Matt Riddle, fuck no. But Seth Rollins, been there, done that.
Yeah.
And, Shinsuke Nakamura, you already shit the bed with that, so I don't see that happening. And Big E, I mean, let's face it, you got some guys from Raw, some guys from SmackDown. So they can either go for either title.
Yeah.
So really it don't matter. But switch wrestlers on different brands.
Yeah.
Then definitely can see Kevin Owens take the title from Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Or Shinsuke Nakamura take the Universal title. The possibility is endless.
True.
I just don't want to see the Universal title being taken because I know that could definitely happen. And fuck you, Vince, if you even think that. Edge deserves it, and you know it.
Alrighty then. Okay, so for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, they returned Zelina Vega, which I think was the right move on WWE's part. Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, and the women's tag team champions, Natalya and Tamina. Oh boy!
Really? You're putting women's tag team champions in your Money in the Bank ladder match. You're putting your women's tag team champions in a Money in the Bank ladder match. You couldn't think of a tag team match for Natalya and Tamina. Do you really hate Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke that much?
Yeah, really.
Because there's no other fucking women's tag team, as far as I know. And we don't want to put Piper Niven and Eva Marie in a match right now. Obviously, that's retarded stupid. You know, it's dumb shit like this that really pisses me off, because you have wasted opportunity. You know, put Tamina in the Money in the Bank match. That would be cool. But this is just stupid. Fuck off. So, you got Zelina Vega. She came back. That's great. That's awesome. But you just gave her the match willy-nilly. Even though she lost to Liv Morgan. And yes, Liv Morgan is in the Money in the Bank match. Huzzah! Asuka definitely won. Well, yeah, she won the Money in the Bank title, but it was bittersweet. Becky Lynch, you know, just gave her the belt on Monday Night Raw. Naomi, yeah, I can see Naomi take it. Alexa Bliss, obviously, that's a given. Nikki Ash, Nikki Cross, whatever you want to call her, it would be time for her to have a title shot as well. Liv Morgan, yes, I could see it, but at the same time, they're probably not going to pull the trigger on her. And then, of course, Natalya and Naomi.
Zelina Vega, not yet. Asuka, we don't need that again. Naomi, I'd say is a viable contender. Alexa, they don't know what the fuck they're doing with her. Nikki Ash, Nikki Cross. I mean, they're running with the character, but no. Liv Morgan, maybe in a little more time, but not right now. And the women's tag team champions, no.
Suck me the fuck off.
Like, we don't need another fucking 2 belts, whoever the fuck.
Yeah, no, not a chance. Not a chance. And I honestly think that's going to be the lineup.
Yeah.
You know? I see Becky Lynch returning, but probably not for a while.
Yeah, probably not for maybe another month or 2, probably.
Yeah. Well, there it is. Money in the Bank. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a good show. Obviously, SmackDown is almost over.
Yep.
But we'll watch it, and we'll watch some of it.
Yeah. We'll see what we can fit in a little over like an hour and 9 minutes.
But it's going to be fun. First time we have an audience.
Yeah.
So,
Attaboy.
if WrestleMania is any indication, then this should be awesome. So, yeah. Pretty soon we'll do the night 2 for Fyter Fest. And then, I'm not sure what.
I think after Fighter Fest, and well, Slammiversary Money in the Bank, the night 2 of Fighter Fest, the next one, I believe, is going to be Fight for the Fallen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
And then SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, and then whatever else comes along our way before SummerSlam and after SummerSlam and what have you.
So, this has been another good episode. And a lot of rants. That's
Yeah.
how we do it.
Yeah.
So, for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. We will see you next time.
Shinsuke Nakamura style.
Yeah.
Oppa Gangnam Style, sorry.
No, we're not doing that shit.
Well, literally, when you do this, yeah, you may think Shinsuke Nakamura, but you also might think Gangnam Style.
Sort of.
Anyway.
Except for just Clay and Albert back.
Oh, yeah.
Deuces.